Yep. Snacks on Sports back with another one, man. And it's a head scratcher, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a head scratcher. You know. Right now, the Golden State Warriors are this alive. I don't even really too much know what to say, but Golden State Warriors are getting thoroughly thrashed at the moment. It don't make no damn sense. I don't want to hear no excuses after the game. Talking about such and such was tired and they tired and this. Man, nobody want to hear no tired shit. Even you ain't 50 points tired. 50 points down tired. Yeah, this is pretty much a joke of a game. I mean, the Celtics they had an absolute perfect first half. Perfect. They didn't even turn the ball over that one time. 18 assists, no turnovers. Or some shit like that. So, yeah, right now it's 118 to 62. It's just laughable, bro. Like these niggas, they down there for to let these niggas score 200 points. I mean, now one thing I will say about it is, you can win by 200 points and put up 300 points. Ain't gonna change the fact you can't get that championship back. You can't get the championship back. We already got that. We already won that championship on your motherfucking floor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, Steph Curry, had 4 points. Now, he ain't played in the second half, but this nigga had 4 points. I mean, over 9 from three. Now, them last like 4 threes he shot, he was just chucking them up just to see if he could just make one. They were at that point, he wasn't even shooting good threes no more. He was just chucking it up. But I mean, damn. Obviously, if these two teams were to lace them up tomorrow and play, the game ain't gonna go like this. You know what I mean? But for whatever reason today, um, these motherfuckers just decided to not show up. Like I don't even know what to say, man. This game is absolutely atrocious as a Warriors fan. You know what I'm saying? But it's like one of them games. It's like one of them games you can't even be. I'm not even mad at. Like it's just this shit just stupid. This shit just stupid. Now I sat there and talked all that shit last night on Facebook about the Lakers and they lost to the motherfucking Nuggets. 40 racks in the L. You know what I'm saying? And then we come out and put this type of effort out. I mean, dang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I got nothing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing for you. Just like the Warriors ain't had nothing for the Celtics. I ain't got nothing for y'all. The last I seen the graphic that said the last 18 minutes of the first half, the last 18 minutes of the first half, the Warriors were outscored by the Celtics. Something like it was 61 to 18 or some shit like that. I mean, it got bad fast. You know what I'm saying? Real fast. So yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about this shit. You know what I mean? This shit just all the way bad. Um, you know, the Boston Celtics, and another thing, as I'm kind of getting my bearings up under me, as I'm because I wasn't even prepared to do this live. I just went live just because they getting their ass beat. They getting a straight butt cutting, man. But um, nobody will probably mention the fact that we have already beaten the Celtics this year. You know, we have beaten the Celtics in our earlier match this year in back in at Chase Center. And I understand that don't matter right now, but I'm just saying, you know, it's just to show you. It's just I just say that to say that it's just one game. You know what I'm saying? We beat them earlier in the year. It was a close game. We didn't blow them out. It came down to close, but we were handling them for the majority of the game. Not some laughable shit like how this is right now, 50, 60 damn points. But we did control that game and handle them for the most part uh when we play. And then we had one of our little, give up 15, up 16 or whatever, and then gave up the motherfucking lead, and then it ended up being close down the stretch, and then we had to fucking Steph Curry had to hit that shot to close it out. Yeah, I say this. Shayam said, I think Denver is the only team. Now, look, I'm on this live just because, you know what I mean, just to suppress the pain of this loss. There ain't really no pain. It's just laughable. But I mean, like I just said, I don't know if you hopped on before I said this, but I mean, we have beaten Boston. We beat Boston earlier this year. So this is only one game, man. And I'm so confident this is now. I'm not saying the Warriors gonna win the championship or nothing, but I'm so confident that I know for a fact if these two teams lace them up tomorrow at the same time, 12:30, and played this game, it's not gonna go like this. I'm not guaranteeing. I'm not saying that the Warriors will win, but they wouldn't blow us out like this. This is just one game. You know what I'm saying? And it got out of hand, and it is what it is. But we did beat the Celtics at home this year. So I think we could beat we could beat Boston. You know what I'm saying? This game look how it look right now, but it's only one game, bro. It's only one game. A series is totally different. And Not even saying that I even think that the Warriors would even make it that far, but I'm just saying sometimes shit happens, bro. This team ain't 60 points better than us. You know what I'm saying? So we proved that earlier this year when we beat them. So, but no, Boston is one of the top teams. And I would, even though we beat them, if you ask me who's the better team, I would say Boston is the better team. They're better than us right now. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I do think that the way the two teams are structured right now, the Warriors and the Celtics, that if we were to like meet up just in a playoff series, I would pick the Celtics to win. You know what I mean? Just because I think they're the better team. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if we beat them though. But I'm just saying, going into a series against the Celtics, I would probably say they would probably win the series, 4-2. You know what I'm saying? But if we were to win the series, I wouldn't be surprised at that either. Because the Celtics haven't, like I said, this one game, man, people overreact over one game. It happens all the time. It happens in the NFL too. You know what I'm saying? When the Ravens blew us out, blew the Niners out. Everybody just thought, hey, the Ravens is just, I knew it already, man. I knew. I said, man, the Ravens got to show it. They got to prove it to me. I've seen it too many times. Like I knew that the Ravens were not going to go to the Super Bowl. I just had that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I've watched it too many times. So the same thing with this. Like Boston, you know what I'm saying? They lost last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. They lost the year before in the NBA Finals, and then they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals a few years before that. Now we do, got to give them credit for that. But just like I always said about LeBron, got to take into consideration that the Eastern Conference is a little weaker, you know what I'm saying, than the Western Conference. So the level of competition that the Boston Celtics are playing throughout the course of the whole regular season is a little bit different than a team that's in the Western Conference and what they play, because the Western Conference play more Western Conference teams. Eastern Conference play more Eastern Conference teams. So in the East, man, it's Boston, it's Milwaukee, and they be up and down, but they still, they got a good record, but you know what I'm saying? And then if Embiid was there, you got to throw the 76ers up in there. And then you can't sleep on Miami. You know what I mean? Because they for whatever reason, they don't like blow you away with their play in the regular season, but somehow or another, if they get into the playoffs, they always a dangerous team. You know what I'm saying? But still in that, like, you know what I mean? Them is 4 teams, you know what I'm saying? And 2 of those teams, you can't really, like, Embiid, he in and out because he injured a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then the Heat, yeah, you got to respect them when they make the playoffs, but you can't keep living off that every year. You know what I mean? Playing mediocre throughout the regular season and then thinking you're gonna make a run in the playoffs every postseason. It just ain't gonna go like that every fucking year and shit. You know what I'm saying? So right now for me, if I'm just really boiling, and this year you can't forget about the Knicks. The Knicks are a solid team this year too, so I can't forget about them. But if I'm really talking about realistically teams that have a chance to actually go to the NBA Finals and represent the East in the NBA Finals, it's Boston and Milwaukee, bro. It's Boston and Milwaukee, and that's basically it. In the West, it's 6-7 teams that you can honestly say that can come out the West. You know what I'm saying? That I wouldn't be surprised if they come out the West. This offseason, the Warriors need to go back to that 2015 Warriors formula and get 2 bigs who can shot block because this Warriors team is too small. No, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. The team is still a good enough team to compete. You know what I'm saying? And contend for championships. It really is. They do got depth. But I agree with you, man. They too small. They gotta. It's been too many years now that we've been for these last 2 years, man, it's evident that we need some type of real solid big man presence down there. I'm not talking about something. I'm not talking about somebody that could, like a Shaq, like a poster. I'm not talking about, even though that'd be cool to have somebody that can do a little bit of that. But I just mean just somebody down there for catching lobs, rebounding, and blocking shots. Even if they not a premier shot blocker, somebody that can just make it tough on motherfuckers coming through the lane. You know what I'm saying? And just get, just make it difficult. You know what I mean? Because right now, they get by because they are, the team is skilled enough. You know what I mean? And just the way they system is, it's good enough to get them by on most teams. But what I'm seeing is that, like you said, we are too small, and another thing I'm seeing is that we're solid against the bad to below average to mediocre average teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can beat them. But once it gets to the above average to great teams, it's iffy. You know what I mean? And lately it's been like they winning all them other games, but the Nuggets, we lost that. The Celtics is not, like I said, we did beat the Celtics earlier in the year, but I'm going off of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? We lose to the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers a few weeks ago, we should have won that game. Blew it down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? And then a few games before that with the Lakers when LeBron played. I know we beat the Lakers just a little while, like a week or two ago when LeBron didn't play. You know what I'm saying? But the last time we played them and LeBron did play, I think it was an overtime game or a double overtime game or whatever. That's a game that, you know what I mean? Now, I know the Lakers not a top tier team, but you still kind of like consider them that just because they got LeBron and AD and all that. You know what I'm saying? But and then I know we've beaten OKC earlier in the year, but the last few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another top tier team. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what it's looking like to me is that we're kind of like we're like a slightly above average kind of team right now. You know what I mean? Because if you average or below average or anything below that, then we can handle you. It's all good. You know what I mean? We may lose a game or two to one of those type of teams, but for the most part, the way we playing right now, we handle those teams. It's the above average teams. It's the teams that are just as good as us or better that we having issues with. And those type of teams you have to beat in the playoffs to advance. So, like I said, hey, it's nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to me. I go off how the team. I always get this. I never count the Warriors out just because as long as they got Steph, Clay, Dre, and Steve Kerr, I ain't gonna never count them out. But once I seen how they was playing this year, which looked similar to last year, I know they've been playing better lately, like the past month. But once I seen how they was playing, after that, I didn't expect them to make a deep run. You know what I'm saying? Even right now, I'm going to root for them. I know that it's in there for them to. They still got it in them to make a run, but I would predict the Warriors would probably be another second round and out team this year. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they look to me. They look like a team that's going to make the playoffs and get bounced in either the first or the second round. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they look. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can't have Draymond carrying the defense himself because he's getting killed in the help defense. Draymond's usage on playing the five all game is going to get him worn out. He ain't in his 20s no more. That's true. That's true. Yeah, so if they don't address that this year, they got to address, like, it's been 2 years now to where I understand we won the championship in 22, you know what I mean? But, man, last year and this year, man, we need a solid big down there, man. You know what I'm saying? A real big, not a hybrid big. You know what I'm saying? Not a 6'8", 6'9". You know what I mean? Because Looney is just it's just like he's losing his athleticism by the fucking game, dude. Like, you know what I mean? He's still effective in moments and at times and shit, but he Looney is just hey he's not athletic. He can't move. He like a stiff. It's like he's stiff down there, man. You know what I mean? On offense and defense. He still get you some rebounds and all that. And we always need that. So I ain't gonna never count that out. But nah, it gotta be more than Looney. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Draymond is solid. Draymond gonna always do what he do, but like you said, he ain't the young Draymond no more. So need somebody else, somebody that's as big as like a Bogut, you know what I'm saying, down there that can help him out with some of that brute strength force type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel that Looney needs to lose some weight and go back to the power forward position. He looks stiff. Yeah, he look way too stiff, man. Like straight up. I mean, he always kind of looked stiff, but it looked like stiff this year. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it got to be more than Looney, and it got to be more than somebody like Sarich, who's like he's a stretch 4 and shit. You know what I mean? Or like a stretch 5. He ain't like no. You know what I mean? We need like somebody that's mean down there, down low. You know what I'm saying? And he can get down there and do a little something. But I mean, I'm talking about like, you know, somebody more rough and tough, man. You know what I mean? You know, so yeah, they definitely need to do that. But like I said, man, it's one game. It's one game in the 22 playoffs. We got blown out by 50 against the fucking Mavericks and not the Mavericks, the Memphis Grizzlies in the second round and went on to win the championship. Year before that, the Milwaukee Bucks got blown out by the Nets in Game 2 of I think that was the second round when they the Bucks versus the Nets, and the Nets went up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks was down 0-2. You know what I'm saying, in that series, and then went on to win that series in 7 and win the NBA championship. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I don't think the Warriors I never count them out, but I don't look at them as all the way like that caliber. You know what I mean? Like they are notch below the Celtics and the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And I would even say the Bucks and the Thunder. You know what I mean? But I think yeah, they just don't they're notch up under that. You know what I'm saying? And that just is what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these motherfuckers is is you dig getting their ass beat. It's a beat down. It's just like, I mean, it's just like, man, on national TV in front of the whole motherfucking country, then y'all choose to. I mean, damn, man. But the problem this season is they're over helping on defense. I've noticed that, especially in late game. Yeah, they be, you know, over, you know what I'm saying? Over helping a little bit and all that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the defense been solid, you know what I mean, since Draymond been back. So I think this is just a game that just got a little bit out of hand. You know what I mean? They playing an above, you know, they playing a top caliber team, and they came with low caliber energy in play. You know what I'm saying? And the Celtics, it's just one of them games. The Celtics played an absolute perfect first half. I mean, they played absolutely perfect. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? They played absolutely perfect, man. You know, in that last 18 minutes of the first half, they blew them boys out. The small ball still works, but they can't beat you. Yeah, that's all I was. That's all I said. I think you had said that the last time too. Um, I think you had said that last time too. I mean, I had said that last time too. When is that it's not that the small ball don't work, but they gotta mix it up though. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be just small ball. You know what I'm saying? And right now, our best lineup, you know what I'm saying, is a small ball lineup. I like that lineup. You know what I'm saying? With I know Pajinski is starting right now, but I'm saying when it is how it's really supposed to be with Steph and Clay and Wiggins and Kaminga and Draymond, I like that lineup. That is our best lineup. You know what I mean? But then when we get against somebody, you know what I'm saying? When we go against somebody that's that has the right lineup for our lineup, then that's when it's a little tougher. But yeah, now we a little we a little notch, we about one notch below the Nuggets and the Celtics right now. Like I said, even though we did beat the Celtics earlier this year, you know what I'm saying? I would give us more of a chance to beat the Celtics in the series than the Nuggets. And I'm not even saying we can't beat the Nuggets, but right now I think we can't beat the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? I would give us more of a, you know what I'm saying? My nigga said 50-piece, no biscuit. You know what I mean? Uh, on Rhodey, uh, look out for that. Look out for an email from them. Have you gotten any emails since then? I don't know. I have to check my email. So just so because the way they do it is that last email is just to let us know that they're gonna send another email to say what it is. So when you get that one, just forward it to me because I need to see what they're saying, and then I'm gonna just respond to them or whatever. So look out for that. And then I was gonna say if you could bring his car seat to, tomorrow, just so I can have it over here or whatever. He doesn't have a shirt underneath because you know his clothes, but there's a shirt in his bag. I just had to change it real quick. So, but yeah, man, we could yeah, we can like the Knicks finna play this. Okay, that's gonna be a little cool little game. Knicks versus Cavs. I'm gonna watch that. Knicks versus Cavs. Yeah, but this one game straight beat down. Even though we, like I said, even though we have beat them earlier in the year, I would give the Celtics the edge as they better than us right now for sure, for sure. Steph, Moody, Kaminga, Draymond, and a real 7-footer. That's a better lineup for next season. She'll be back. What's up, man? Um, yeah, yeah. Clay as a yeah. I don't got a problem with Clay as a six man. I don't got a problem with Clay as a six man. Uh, but I mean, I don't got a problem with Clay still starting either though. I'll be honest with you on that. Um, I don't I don't know. If you I think for me I probably would if you would have said Pajinski, you know what I'm saying, then I could more live with Pajinski starting over Clay than Moody. You know what I'm saying? Not that, Moody is a good player too. I'm not saying, but it's just Pajinski do a little bit more of everything else that I feel like do more contribute to winning. Like for me, from just what I see from Moody, Moody is a good player. But if he's not making shots, he can. It's not that he's a bad defender, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I guess I thought that he was going to be a little bit of a better defender than what he's shown. You know, it's just like he's an okay defender. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not, though. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, if his shot ain't falling and he ain't making shots, and then it's like most of the time, because he ain't really like a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like Pajinski is like a playmaker. He I'm not saying he's a great defender, but he plays good defense and he takes charges. You know what I'm saying? And he can be a little bit better of a shooter, but he can make some shots too. Like you can always get better with shooting. I'm not worried about his shooting. He'll get better with his shot as his career goes along. But I do agree with you 100% there. Moody has always somewhat reminded me of Iguodala. It's just that it like just in their kind of like body types for me, like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, Iggy was more of like a playmaker, man. Like he just, you know what I'm saying? And that's, but I do agree with you. Moody does remind me of Iguodala. He does remind me of Iguodala, but just in some of the way that he plays, but he don't got that Iguodala impact, though, at least not yet. And maybe that'll come with more playing time. You know what I mean? I know that's a good argument to say, okay, we need to play more and stuff like that. But one thing I will say about this Warriors team is that they are deep, though. This is a deep team when everybody's there. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't look at Moody not playing as like he's a bad player. You know what I'm saying? I listen to what Steve Kerr said. I just think they just a deep team. What's up, man? You ready to get up? Or no? Yeah, I just look at it as like they're a deep team, and he just kind of like one of the players that just kind of like was on the outside looking in for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you there. Because one thing the problem with Pod starting is he would be food on defense, especially against teams like Denver, Minnesota, and Boston. As long as Golden State have 4 lockdown defenders minus Steph, we good. No, I would agree with that too, because it's just for me. It's just for me, if we going like Pods versus Moody, I just for me and just what I've seen just from Pods this year, it seems like Pods overall game has a bigger impact on winning than Moody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Moody gotta be like making his shot. If he ain't making his shot, you know what I'm saying? Then his impact is not going to be what Pod's impact is. Like if he's not making the shot, Pods will still be out there dishing it off, making plays, taking charges. But you are right. I have seen games against some of the better caliber teams where Pods do be looking like food out there. I think that's something I give him a little bit of a break with that because he is a rookie. Like he has what's the word? He has incorporated himself so much into the fabric of the team that it's like we almost forget that he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Moody already been here for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? But I give Paz a little bit of a break on that because he's a rookie, and I think some of that is just learning how to position yourself on defense. To you know what I mean? And I think he'll get better with that as he's more experienced. But you are right. I will say because when he, against some of these top caliber teams, it's like they be going at him. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that. Yeah, everybody need to hit the weight room, big dog. You know what I mean? You know, Draymond is our most like you ain't punking Draymond. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just, Draymond is the one that I would say, you know what I mean? He good, but everybody else, you know what I mean? And not that he don't need to hit it either, but it's just Draymond just ain't. He just strong down there. Even you can see even with when he going up against Jokic. Now Jokic just graduated to a level now to where he just know how to position himself and get. But yeah, outside of that, you can't really get Draymond off his spot defensively. But yeah, everybody else hit the weight room, big dog. Hit the motherfucking weight room. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? But Steph, Dre, and Trace is good. The rest of the team need to hit the weight room. Trace just because Trace is a rookie and so young, I would say he need to hit the weight room too, though. But he is, he already his frame and everything is there. But the thing about it is, in a few years, that's when he gonna really have like his full man strength. I think Trace is what? Well, he went all 4 years at Indiana, right? So I think he went all 4 years. So I think he early 20s. I think he 21 or something like that. But still, when he like 25, 26, 27, that's when he gonna have his real man strength. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be really ready to just, you know what I'm saying? But nah, he already solid enough at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a straight beat down, man. Straight beat down. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just bad. But and then this was a 4-game road trip. You know what I'm saying? This was a 4-game road trip, right? So if you would have said on this 4-game road trip before, if you can come back home 3-1, you would take that. And that's exactly what they did. They went 3-1. So it ended off in tragic fashion with this joke of a game that they just played and this effort that they just gave. But at the end of the day, it is only one game, and they won their previous 3 games on the road. And actually, in total, they had won 8 straight road games. So, but it's just losing like that. It's like you damn near forget about all that shit. Ready to get up? You know what I'm saying? What do you think the Warriors need to do on offense? I think they're working too hard to score their points. Man, what should they do on offense? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of something that I'll be thinking like while I'm watching the game. I mean, the main thing is sometimes they just get into them spells, man, where the offense just ain't either too many people trying to go one on one, or if they not hitting shots, you know what I mean? Like sometimes the ball gets stagnant. I mean, it just sometimes Kaminga is doing his thing. I'm not, you know what I mean, but just like sometimes with tonight, I mean, everybody played bad tonight, but you know, still you can still see sometimes, even when he's playing well, sometimes he every once in a while he still kind of do a little bit too much, but I'm not even tripping off that because he's been playing so well lately. But yeah, they do be working too hard to get. I think that goes more to what you said though, is that they need to get some type of big down there. That's just what they need to do. They just need to get a big. They just need to get a big down there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they just need to do that. And I think like See, I sure wish we had somebody like a Bogut. You know what I'm saying? We that's what we need. We need one of those type of players. We need somebody like a Bogut, man. That's a lot to ask, though. That's a lot to ask. Mm-hmm. That's a lot to ask because Bogut is a rare breed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your food down, man. Come here. You done? Come here so I can wipe your hands. Let me see. Hold on. Come here. Yeah, they gotta JK the only one I got no issue. Now JK been playing. JK has been playing well. You know what I'm saying? And he's even been a little bit more consistent than Steph, like just like the past 4-5 games. You know what I mean? And because they've been winning, but Steph hasn't all the way been shooting well and playing well. And tonight was just all bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. They got to get somebody. They got to get a big down there. You know what I'm saying? They got to get it. They got to get a big down there, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. We're gonna have to get to the little man in a minute. What's up, boy? Got you. Huh? That boy want to play around with the ball. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get up on here and tackle this. I got to get to my little man right now. JK, the only one I got. Okay, yep. Yeah, nah, JK been balling. JK been balling. What you doing, boy? What? What you trying to do? Yeah, that's my hat. You want it? Need to look at your nose, boy. I need to wipe your nose. Your mama didn't wipe your nose. See? You got the hat on? You got the hat on, boy? Yeah, though, man. I'm finna see what other games they got on right now, though. I'll probably get back up on here later for another little live. You know what I mean? I'm finna post a couple shorts and shit. When I be posting them shorts, man, I get like more. Sometimes them shorts bring a little more, audience to. You know what I'm saying? I get more subscribers. I notice when I upload shorts. But yeah, though, man, I'm gonna get back up on here. I'm gonna watch these other games, see what's going on. and do it like that, though. You dig? I'm gonna holler at you in a minute, Cheyenne. Snax on Sports. I'm gone. I'll be back with another one in a minute.